Welcome to another episode of Clout Chasing, where we mix the culture with the real estate. How y'all doing? It's your boy Big Clout. Hope everybody can hear me and see me well. We're gonna get right into it. Those of you who have made it into 2025 watching this, Happy New Year. Those of you watching this in 2024, December 29th, this on the East Coast is about 7 o'clock. But I'm gonna record this one and then put it out. Normally I would do the whole live stream, but we're doing something a little different. You feel me? New year, new body. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, your boy Benzino got evicted. Your boy got evicted. Get up out of there, cuzzo. Get up out of there. You want daddy? Come on, do the video with daddy. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I know you're gonna be grabbing at this girl. All right. So your boy Benzino definitely got evicted. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I'm a little bit from the old school when it comes to hip hop and it comes to entertainment. I really only follow and pay attention to No Limit Records and Master P, C Murder, Silk the Shaka Romeo. Right? Say what you want, that it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan, No Limit Tank Gang, No Limit Forever. You feel me? Reason why I started my YouTube channel was because of No Limit. Anyway, um, so I'm not really too familiar with Benzino and the whole love and hip hop thing. I never really watched episodes of it for real, for real. Um, I didn't know until yesterday when this whole news broke out that he was actually the co-founder of Source Magazine. Those of you who may not know a little bit younger, you feel me? Y'all get all y'all entertainment and y'all news and y'all facts and y'all information from Google. When it comes to celebrities, rappers, and hip hop and singing and R&B and classical music and all this, right? Back in the days, in the late '90s, early 2000s, we used to actually get magazines. I was more of a big fan of the Jet magazine. I used to love the Jet magazine because it would also have the list of like the best albums of the year and things of that nature, right? According to Jet magazine, not necessarily according to the people. But anyway, um, I used to love Jet magazine, but no, mama. Source magazine. It's interesting that he's one of the co-founders of Source magazine because once again, Master P has been documented and said I believe it's in the No Limit Chronicles documentary movie that was on BET that Master P used to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for spreadsheets within the Source magazine, right? And so get this wire from her. So that is the little connection with No Limit there with your man Benzino, right? He's actually allegedly, I don't know, I didn't do no research to confirm it, but co-founder of Source magazine. So kudos for him. And then also, he did the Love and Hip Hop thing, which oh my goodness, I have a hater in the building. Haters are in the building. It be your own people hating on you too. It be your own people. Be your own people. You say, hey Ray Ray. You say hi. She see herself for the. Okay. Anyway, look. So my man Benzino, general knowledge or general perception is that uh my man's he got a little bit of money. You know what I mean, taking care of his family. This, that, and the third is just what I think. I don't like I say, I don't follow him, so I don't know. Like I'm not in the mix. I'm not in the mix. I just don't know. But presumably you're on TV, you got some TV shows, you were the co-founder of a big magazine in hip hop culture, you got some money. You got enough money to at least pay your god doggone rent. But this dude got evicted. And if you see the title of this video, evicted again. So what it's not the first time. And I'm gonna point out some things in this first video, this latest video, and then I got a bonus video for y'all to watch, check out. But first, we're gonna talk about this latest video, and this is real intriguing. It's real intriguing, right? So we're gonna get into it, man. We're just gonna go right into the video. This is body cam footage. I be struggle streaming, y'all. Body cam footage of what happened with your man. Um, Let me see if I can find. I'm gonna share my screen. and we're just gonna watch this together, and I'm gonna go through it and pause and do all those things, and I mean, I don't know. Is he a rapper? Y'all put in the comments. Is he a rapper? I don't know if he's a rapper or not. Put a one in the comment if he's a rapper. Put a two if he's not a rapper. I've never heard any of his music for real, for real. So I mean, if I did, I didn't know it was him. So excuse my ignorance once again on the subject matter. See if I remember how to do this. Here we go.
Sheriff's Office eviction.
Well, right off the bat, sheriff's office eviction. They coming to get the man. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is probably gonna be a little annoying to y'all, but I'm gonna pause this multiple times throughout. Rock with your boy. The first thing that I noticed is the date, and over here, y'all see the date? That says 2022, June 6th. June 7th, 2022. Now I don't know if this is just a old footage of an incident or that the date is wrong. Maybe this was supposed to say 2024, and I don't know about the month and date. So the date, the first thing I noticed is the date is messed up. Y'all know better than me. Is this accurate? Like, was this an old incident, and they're just now releasing the body footage of it? Did this happen 2 years ago, and they're just now releasing it? I don't know. But once again, as someone who has worked in property management and is indulged in the real estate industry, um, I just find it interesting that this video, we're gonna keep watching.
Sheriff's Office. Step up. Step up.
We're gonna put our we're gonna put our
My man don't got on no kind of shirt. He out here showing his muscle. He out here looking like Hulk Hogan.
What's this for?
you have an active warrant
For what?
in Cobb County.
I just got out of jail with that. I just
You got an active warrant with Cobb County. You talk about you just got out of
came
jail.
out with
Okay,
that.
all right.
Fuck your mother. Fuck your mother. You punk motherfuckers. That's all right. That's all right.
People look up.
Suck my, suck my, suck my.
Tonight, we delve into the aftermath of a heated incident involving Raymond Scott, better known as Benzino, a prominent figure in hip-hop and the co-founder of The Source magazine.
I did see.
On April 7th, 2022, Cobb...
Okay, so this is from 2 years ago. So I didn't catch that the first time. This is 2 years old. So I guess, man. But the things the information I'm about to give y'all is still worthwhile.
Cobb County police were called to Pepper Boxing Gym in Georgia after a reported altercation. According to the police report, Benzino refused to leave as the gym was closing.
So the gym is closing. He refused to leave.
Leading to a confrontation where he allegedly struck a woman in the face before fleeing to a nearby apartment building. Although
He punched a woman in the face, allegedly, and fled to a nearby apartment building, which I'm assuming is the one that he's at in the video, right? The apartment that he's in. That
Though the victim sustained a cut under her eye, she declined to press charges. What happens next is captured on body cam as officers execute a warrant at Benzino's apartment. Let's see how this went.
so it's a warrant for an arrest and an eviction. The funny thing about this is I've never seen like they killed two birds with one stone. And by the looks of the apartment, it looks like more of a condo-ish situation. Um, this girl gonna fall. Stop, mama, before you turn off my mic. Um, and so normally when sheriffs have to do some type of parole violation, they just would go straight to the apartment unit, do the get the person if they're there or whatever, and that's it. They normally don't stop and talk to management, right? However, this is a building setup. Most apartments that I'm familiar with, it's like outside. It's not inside like this is, right? where the units are, you step out of out of the door, you're outside. You're not in a hallway, right? It's like a hotel setup, right? A condo, what have you. So, as a property manager, my time as a property manager, my short time as a property manager, we did have the sheriffs come by several times to my apartment complex. But the only times they really came to the office was when we called them when they had a scheduled eviction. What these people are doing here, they're saying that there's an eviction, but then they're really there for the parole violation of him hitting someone and striking this girl or this woman, and he violated his probation or his parole, whatever. I've never been in jail, so I don't know the jail terminologies. Excuse me, but yeah.
Sheriff's Office eviction.
While serving the warrant, officers learned from the property manager that the unit was up for eviction, so they decided to proceed with the eviction too.
So they go, bless you, and they discover from the property manager that the unit's up for eviction. This is where things get interesting for me. Normally, an eviction is scheduled, right? The person who's being evicted knows the eviction date and knows the eviction is coming. There's letters put on doors. There's a voicemail sent if nobody's answering the phone. Um, the thing behind this part is that he's we seen earlier that he said he just got out of jail. So it's kind of safe to assume that girl, maybe while he was in jail, he wasn't paying his rent. And that happens, right? There's no it's not really a big deal. The issue is, and why the title and the thumbnail is what it is simply because if you go to jail, here you go, mama. If you go to jail, but you know you have your rent to pay, your mortgage to pay, you wouldn't normally, if those things are not automatically set up for payments to come out, you would make a phone call and tell someone, hey, here's my banking information, my money information, or could you do this for me until I get out, right? And you would set up some type of an arrangement to pay for your living situation, especially if you are someone of his caliber. And maybe I'm giving him more credit financially than what it really is. I didn't look up his net worth. I don't be trusting Google with net worths and stuff like that. But once again, presumably this guy is has m- a lot of money, multi millions, and maybe I'm way off. Once again, like I said, I don't follow this dude, but the the presumption or the the way it looks from the people, regular people, is that this man makes a lot of money. So how is it that he's being evicted from his apartment? Right? This is scratch my head.
Is there anything else in the house?
No.
I need you to step out, sir.
Okay, you give me too much.
Step out.
I can't get my drawers off?
Step out.
For what?
Step out.
We're gonna clear the house.
Oh, good.
We're gonna clear the house.
Okay, so that's fine.
Pull it down.
Sheriff's Office.
It's all wrinkly. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Gotcha. Sheriff's office.
Huh?
Goes to the room.
I'm recording my reaction video to this eviction. Me and Chummy.
Sheriff's office.
Now, watch. Now, this is crazy. Okay. They have guns drawn and pulled out. This is how you know this is not no regular eviction. A regular eviction, sheriff's departments are not drawing guns out. Sheriff's deputies, they're not drawing guns out. Guns pointed, ready. This is bringing back some PTSD for me. Um, I'm not gonna get into that, but it's a safety precaution for them as sheriff's deputies. I get it, but for an eviction, this is more than an eviction, and so it's like, why? Why is it so much extra going on, right? And he doesn't know that until way later. He doesn't know that until way later. He just thinks that they're coming for an eviction. Once again, how you getting evicted? You're supposed to have this money, and you're supposed to have got notices. You should have set your stuff up correctly. I mean, but you got sheriffs drawing weapons in your unit, and it's not a big. It's not like a big luxury apartment either. It's like a one bedroom.
Coming out.
It's a small place. You know, you would think that
Sheriff's office eviction.
they checking with the patio.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
The dog is running around. He got a picture of himself on the wall. That boy gangster.
You already know who this is. Real.
Look, he said, "You already know who this is." No, I don't know.
Yeah, he's famous. Is he? Yeah. I don't know if it's still active.
So they,
No, they just said, they was just talking about he got arrested. When he said he was out.
He got arrested somewhere else. I know he did. But
there you go.
all right, sir. You can come on now.
Yeah, all right.
Left the man in the hallway in his drawers. They don't give a dang to search the house with their weapons drawn, which nobody's in the house, right? So sometimes sometimes stuff is just too much for no reason, right? When he sees that and he sees their weapons drawn and they're not letting them in the house, like how does he not know then like something else is going on? Normally, and this is another thing with an eviction. Normally, the property manager or someone from the office is with the sheriffs when they come to the door. Why? Because they have to change the locks. So normally maintenance is there with them. So they can get the person out of there safely. Whatever stuff they're gonna be able to take with them, get it out of there safely. And maintenance is supposed to change the locks. That's what's supposed to happen, like s- clockwork. Boom, 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 right? Sometimes you can work out deals and you say, hey, I can't get all my stuff right now, but I can come back tonight and get the rest of it much as possible or whatever. Sometimes things are so the locks still get changed, but when you come back later, you got to come to the office, see the person, or come the next day to get the new, so we can let you in to the unit because you're not allowed to go in without our permission, basically, um, but or without the manager's permission. But another thing is, I don't Cobb County. I guess is somewhere in Georgia, um, but he went outside, and it doesn't seem like nobody else came out the hallway to look and peep around. Right. One thing about having an apartment complex that's outside, people
You
gonna
get
they
cash,
gonna be walking
medication.
outside.
Before you go for anything, let me know exactly where
Yeah,
you're
my
going.
phone.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, whoa.
yeah.
My diabetes medicine.
So my man got diabetes. I wonder if it's type 1 or type 2. Right. He's in shape. So that's a whole nother video.
Let's see.
Are there any weapons in the house?
Ooh, wee, look at
Okay.
that pants.
Okay.
I need to put you on camera.
On shorts. So
Yeah.
I can call it truck now, right?
I like those pants.
Yes, yeah. All right.
My man got a lot of
Um,
clothes in there.
do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
All right.
Where's it at? It's over here. I get it.
Okay.
He's feeling my dog.
Man, you see it? You see how everything's casual. He's laughing, joking around. My dog, I need my diabetes medicine. You know, he's just thinking. Hey, this is weird though. This is so weird. You're being. He's under the presumption that he's being evicted. Normal. Why is someone acting like the way he's acting if you're being evicted? He still doesn't even know about the other stuff yet. He doesn't know about the other charges, about the parole violation. He just knows that he's being evicted. Why didn't he pay the rent? Number one. That's number one question that you would ask. Why you didn't pay the rent, Benzino? Why? Number two is, did you get the notices? Did you get the letters? Did you get the voicemails? Oh, I was in jail. Did you have somebody to set up for you to for them to come by and make payments? I,
Let's see, what else?
Any large sums of money or anything?
No, no.
they talking about large amounts of money. He no, I ain't got no money. We
I
know.
just had my
We
phone, man.
we know you ain't got no money. Ain't no stacks. Like my wife
No,
just said.
it's
Ain't
sitting
no
right here.
stacks.
Okay.
Same pants, new shirt.
Right underneath the pillow.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
All right.
All right, so this, get my socks, sneakers.
Get my socks, my sneakers. Okay, man.
Do that with that.
Well, we'll
So
see.
what are we gonna do?
They usually do that. Don't the
They're
crew
not
will
gonna
take
be able to do
everything
that.
out.
Right, but how are they going to, can you ask them?
They could probably have bags and stuff.
That's
like
what I need to know. Okay.
So he's asking about what they're going to do with his clothes. He said the sheriff says the crew normally takes care of that. What crew? I don't know how it is in Cobb County. I never, you know, worked in Cobb County as far as management, property management, or done anything real estate in Cobb County. So what he's making it sound like is that when the sheriffs leave, this is what this is how I take it. When y'all leave, y'all already got other people on y'all department who's gonna come, put my stuff in bags and take it away. I never seen the sheriff's department have a company, a removal company of people's property during an eviction. Like this dude seems to be a little bit older. This Benzino dude. I mean, like, do you have any life experience? Any whatsoever? Because what actually happens is, tell them what happened, Chummy. Tell them what happened, Chum Chum. Well, what happens is you get evicted, you leave, and then if you don't come get your stuff within a certain amount of days, normally like 30 days, the property management takes the stuff and they uh, put it out on the curb or they donate it to Goodwill or whatever companies around that would like to help in the removal of the stuff out of the unit. Property managers and the landlords prefer not to take the stuff out of the unit because it's more work. What they would like and what they would want to happen is that the person who's responsible for the person's property, their personal property, that they take the stuff all out with whatever help they can get. That is actually the goal. Property management, more times than not, doesn't have the staff or a team set up to do anything like that. This sheriff guy just told him that the crew's going to come. This not a Black Panther comic book. The Black Panther and the crew. What crew? What crew you got? He don't got no crew. He just said something to shut him up.
Do they got the bags?
They should have everything, yes. And if not, we'll let them know. So.
Yeah, they got the bag.
No, I got you. Yeah. We ain't gonna make sure all your property good, man.
Got you.
You got a shirt?
That's what I'm trying to find my damn shirt.
Just grab one.
Got you. Here we go. Come on, Pablo.
Any essentials you need to grab out of here as far as medications and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gotta get your meds.
Yeah, they can't. So now, as far as the clothes, right?
Yep.
As far as everything, what are they gonna do with, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want them fucking up my shit.
I ain't gonna mess it up.
Okay, cool.
You got medication?
Yeah.
He keep asking about the medication, but Benzino keep telling them, "Hey, I don't want y'all to mess up my clothes. How they gonna get my clothes out of here? I'm concerned about these clothes." And the cops or the feds, I mean the sheriff, I mean this dude is like they're gonna take care of it. They got bags, you know, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna you're straight up telling you're capping.
So what? No, I don't. But what's the what they gonna as far as doing like my clothes?
Everything's gonna come out of this,
He asked about these clothes about six
Damn, we
times.
already know that. I'm saying, how are they taking my clothes out?
however they can get it out of the department.
Right. I'm saying, but do they have bags and boxes?
I can't answer that, I'm not part of the moving crew.
Exactly. This sheriff lady, I mean this lady right here, is being more honest than the man. She's saying, I'm not a part of the crew. I don't know. The answer is they don't have a crew to come move out stuff. This is the answer. They don't have a crew, bro. They don't. There's no such thing as a. Now that might be a business somebody want to start. That's bro. Whoever watches, that's a that might be a great business. Moving crew for evictions, right? You get you 4 or 5 of your homeboys, homegirls. Y'all go down to the sheriff's department and y'all say, "Hey, we got a truck. We will move people's stuff out of their unit when you guys have evictions. We will come along with after you guys evict, get rid of the person. We will come along later, talk to the property manager, make sure everything's good. We will remove the stuff, for a fee. Maybe you got to work out some kind of contract with the sheriff's department or with the property management, not the property management company or the owner of the building, right? Some kind of contract will have to be made and brokered there. But that might be a good little business right there to start, right? You might make a lot of good money, or you might find a lot of good stuff. You might be like the sale holder, the wholesalers of evictions, because you'll be able to get to the stuff before even it gets to the before it gets to the storage companies, right, or to the trash can. You get first dibs on it.
You got what?
I'm not part of the moving crew.
Okay,
They're
right.
gonna get it out however they can get it out.
Despite the eviction, officers discovered that the young woman at the gym didn't want to press charges. However, they still proceeded to charge him with assault.
So the lady didn't want to press, and this is, rest in peace to the Godfather Kevin Samuels. He talked about this a lot. The woman doesn't want to press charges for whatever reason. I don't know. It just sound like anyway. That's a problem. It's documented that he hit you. You had blood on you. I don't care if it was whoever hit you, and especially they drew blood on you. You file the report and press charges. It needs to be documented and it needs to have some legitimate leverage to it so it can stick. Now, she said that she doesn't want to press charges. However, I don't know, can the county or the sheriff's department still press charges? I didn't know that was a thing, but I guess.
10-4. Come on, Pablo. Come on, buddy.
He trying to get his dog.
All right, who got the ID?
I have it right here.
Right, how long? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, sir. So go ahead, place your hands right here.
What's this for?
Hey, what's this for? Put your hands right here. Put your hands right here. Put your hands right here. You just gave my ID. What's this for? What's going on? What you mean? You trying to? What you mean? What's this for? I don't understand. I mean, not speak any English.
You have an active warrant
For what?
in Cobb County.
In Cobb County, you got an active warrant, my brother. My brother. Oh, you thought we came here with pistols drawn just to evict you? No, 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 no. We wanted to case the joint, like they say in the South, joint. They don't say joint, joint. We wanted to case the joint, make sure nobody else was in here. If they was, we was gonna pull them out, making sure you ain't got no other victims in here. You safe, ma'am? You safe, sir? Is it a Diddy party going on down there? Whatever. And this brother, half a brother, he a little light skinned. He might not pass the brown paper bag test. No disrespect to my light skinned brothers out there, but I'm just saying. Girl, you okay? You get sleepy? You want your bottle? And so now he all confused and discombobulated. Maybe his diabetes is too low. His blood sugar too low. I said diabetes too low. His blood sugar too low.
I just got out of jail with that. I just came out with
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, they still confirmed it.
What
Go ahead,
you
place
mean?
your hands behind your back.
What's the warrant for?
We'll go over that as soon as I have it. All right.
We're gonna go over the warrant as soon as I have it. So you arresting me and you don't have the warrant? Then why are you arresting me on a warrant? That did this the English is not Englishing. The sentences is not coming together properly, right? he's not communicating properly to Scott. Was what? And he's trying to beat around the bush.
I just came out of jail. I have the papers. You want to see the paper?
Hold on.
I just got out of jail for that.
Okay.
Don't arrest me for
Look him up.
arrest me fucking for property. I'll shoot your motherfucking ass.
Okay.
All right. I just got out of jail 3 days ago.
Okay.
All right. For the same.
Okay,
Come on, let me show you. My papers are right there.
All
Get the
right.
papers out of there.
I got you.
I got you.
Mama.
I got you.
Benzino.
I just got out of jail for this shit.
Oh, you little sneaky brother.
I just got out of jail. I don't know what I'm. Look in the top drawer. I just got out of jail 3 days ago.
I'm not going back.
The same warrant. Just got out of jail. The driving warrant in February. Let me tell you. He's going to the top like this. He's asking me something. What am I talking about?
Where was the license? Okay.
Listen, it's a driving warrant in February.
Okay. We're confirming with SMO.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, you guys are. Chill out, man.
So he talking about a driving warrant. When these people know the word that they got was that it's for him allegedly hitting the lady at the gym, right?
If it's not good, we'll let you have a handcuffs. All right. Come on, let us do it. Okay? Because we're here for something. We're not even here for you. We're over here for something totally different. Yeah, but this is all. I just got out of jail for.
So now he's saying they not here for him. They here for something totally different. So maybe that guy particularly is not here for him. Maybe he was. It's a lie. He here for him.
The same warrant. Where were you in jail at? Cobb County was in Gwinnett, right? And then they had a hold on me in Cobb County. They took me in Cobb. I bailed out. I'm on bail in Cobb County right
He
now.
got that bail money. Hey, but he ain't got that rent money.
Paperwork around here somewhere. I just got out. They had the hold on me. I got bail for $120, huh?
$120 or $120,000?
Can you call my girl?
$120? I think it was like 10%.
What did you just get?
That was what, $1,200?
Okay,
For the car thing?
I don't know your real name. Listen, I got out.
I don't know your real name. I just know you had Benzino.
I know, yeah. We're going to check with someone else to make sure it's good. Is it in this pocket?
Yeah. What?
Your license?
Yeah. Right. So one of them pockets only got two.
Only got two, fool? Which pick one? Acting like a female.
Yeah, man, you're wrong, man. It's bullshit. Sit down, let's check. Relax. Well, take these off, man.
These off, my dog. My blood sugar's low. Take these off.
I guess something.
My blood sugar's low.
Okay, man.
Give me a Snickers.
Hey, we know how to undo every fucker. Relax. Come on, bro. Yeah, because you get sued. You don't want to get sued.
You don't
Don't f around.
You ain't got nobody to sue nobody. You got nobody to pay your rent, right?
Somewhere your girl got
This is ridiculous.
I'm so stupid.
The dumb way.
It might just be a delay that they didn't put it in, but if you
It might just be a delay that they put it in. I think it is. Just hurry the f up and take these cuffs off.
Take the cuffs off.
Dumbass.
Now you call him a dummy. You big dummy.
I'm already on bail off it.
I'm already on bail off it, huh? I already bailed out on that, huh? I paid him $120.
When did you warrant come out?
5/16/2022.
Yes. Ask him, you have SCS over? Step up here. Come on, speak.
Hold on, stand by for me.
Who you talking
SL Radio.
to? All right. Hey, who's speaking? Hey, talking. Hey, let's just start it off. What's up, please? All right, so the warrant is good for him, right? Okay. Stay with me. Question. When did that warrant get put in the system? Okay, could you check our jail system?
For the drink today.
Like, you know what? You don't have to. Cause I can't wait to sue you, mother.
I can't wait.
Let's go. Am I locked up? Come on, let's go.
Let's go. He ready to go. He take me to jail. Throw away the key.
What does that mean?
The warrant's still active.
So really? So you guys are gonna lock me up on the same warrant I just got bailed out on? That's okay. I'm gonna sue your dumb ass. I'm gonna sue your stupid ass.
Sue him.
Good. Good. No. I just got bailed out on the warrant. On what?
I'm gonna tell you. You want to let me talk to you?
Yes.
Relax. No, he's fine. Listen. It's not on the same thing. It is an additional charge.
An additional charge.
Did you have? I guess it's a DV warrant.
What's a TV warrant?
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
No. Hell no. You guys. Hell no. In my life. Never in my life. Are you crazy?
So, way hot. Oh, I'm sorry, Cho. So, break the glass. He's like, in his mind, he's like, yo, y'all trying to arrest me on domestic violence? I haven't touched a woman. I haven't beat up any. Man, I haven't beat up anybody. Like he's like, I haven't done anything. Domestic violence. I haven't even been married. Shut up, hey girl. You a little sleepy girl. Go to sleep, mama. Come on. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You want your bottle, huh? Where's your mom at? She need a bottle. On the couch. She need her bottle. That's a sippy cup. She don't want that sippy cup. Shut up, babe. Oh, my baby. You gonna fall, girl? You wanna fall on the floor? Oh. Are we back? 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 I don't see no countdown happening. What happened? We unpaused or what? I think we back. So there we go. I see it moving now. Okay, we back. All right, sorry about that. But let's get back into it. All right. So he's like, I never hit nobody in my life.
Are you guys serious? In my life? Hell no.
Of course.
Okay, you have a right to be upset. I'm giving you.
What's the warrant on?
I just told you domestic violence.
From who?
I don't have it in front of me.
I'm gonna sue him. You son of a bitch.
Hey,
Listen.
We put the warrant on him.
Man, that's bullshit. Hey, I don't got no domestic violence. What's the date on it? What's the date?
I just told you.
What's the date? No, you didn't. You told me shit.
Listen to me. I don't know that.
Take these cuffs off.
You can't tell me nothing.
I don't have the actual date that it was put on you. That's what I'm telling you. It is there.
So you guys are arresting me on a false warrant? I don't have a domestic violence. Listen.
Okay, listen. Does you have anything in here you want to take with? I'm trying to work with you.
No, let's go. Let's go. Take me the fuck out of here. Take me out. Take me out.
I'm trying to get you.
Take me out. I gotta call my lawyer. Take me the.
You got money for the lawyer. You ain't got money for rent.
Dog, asshole. What do you think?
Asshole.
Y'all take it.
You got money? Oh, who's this? That must be maintenance. That go maintenance right there. I told you. What I told you. Maintenance there.
I can't believe this shit.
That's funny, right? I think that maintenance is there now.
Man, fuck. Suck my.
He going off. He going off.
Domestic violence. You guys, I can't believe this shit. Why did you show up? My last Tuesday when they bailed me out of college.
He said it was an additional charge. That means they came back and charged with something else.
They came back and charged you with domestic violence? When?
We'll know when we get to the jail.
He don't even know. Don't nobody know. Well, they know, but they not telling them.
Okay, who came back?
Yeah.
Who came back? Who did I get charged from?
The officer.
The officer? What officer?
Whoever the one took out the warrant on him, sir.
An officer charged with domestic violence?
Yes.
Why didn't he arrest me?
Why didn't he?
Yeah, dickhead, why didn't he?
Because he wasn't there. He couldn't locate you. He put a warrant out on you. So if somebody came up, he came up 1099.
Okay, yeah. This is crazy.
When we get to the
This shit
jail,
crazy as fuck. Suck my
They haven't
right.
mentioned
Suck my
not once
Suck
about the
This don't even
incident
make sense. This don't even make sense. Why the officer arrest
the
me?
gym.
Huh? Does that make sense to you? You idiots, man. Oh man, you guys are violating the out of my rights. That's all
Violating
right.
my
bro.
rights. Let me say this. Y'all probably seen this in my previous videos. When you know you did something wrong and then something bad happens to you, it's called karma. Oh, it's called karma. The thing that's troubling about that is that when Benzino has done something to someone the day before or whenever it was to the lady at the gym, right? And now he's so appalled and up and so angry and confused and don't understand why he's being sent to jail. Instead of thinking like even even if the domestic violence thing is not related to that incident, even if the cops made a mistake, right? Even if they made a mistake, something random, messed up, wrong name, whatever. Take, sit, be quiet, shut up, take your L. Take that L. Grab it, hold it, look at it, kiss it. Say you don't talk. You do too much talking. You put it in here. You think of to your memory bank and say, you know what? I did punch that chick the other day at the gym. This domestic violence might not be for that, and he might be confused on the rules and the laws and what's what. But you know what? I did punch that chick, and she did have some blood on her, and I did run out of out to the nearest apartment complex, and I did, I did do that. So I'm not gonna say nothing, cause maybe they know about that. Maybe this is something different. Maybe they made a mistake. I'm just gonna be quiet and shut up until I get to the jailhouse. But my man's got no type of.
That's all right. Man, you know how many times Cobb County been sued? Bricks, you Sambo fuck, you racist bitch. All you motherfuckers. You're racist. Believe that.
Now they racist.
Sambo, go tap in somewhere. Cool. Yo, cool. That's all right. I'm gonna sue your punk ass. Believe that.
Now he can't sue them individually.
Bitch ass.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga. Suck my. You ain't your mother. Your mother.
Hold on. That's funny. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back yet? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, we back. Hit the glass. Let's get into it, baby. Almost at the end.
Your mother. You punk motherfuckers. That's all right.
That's all
That's
right.
all right.
And at Aquilo,
Suck my suck my look up to that, you ass nigga. Your mother's sucking my I can't believe it. It doesn't even make sense. I just got out of jail in a domestic violence? Man.
watch this. Well, wow. This is comedy. Comedy.
Hey, officer, I apologize. Can you roll down the window, please?
I'm sorry,
I
officer.
can't breathe, man.
I can't breathe. Roll down the window. My blood sugar.
I don't even know what's going on.
My blood sugar is high now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, because I can't breathe. Thank you.
I
A little
can't
more,
breathe.
please.
I'm claustrophobic and my blood
Thank
sugar
you.
high now. It was low, now it's high.
All right.
On that, we'll see what happens after that.
Man, it looks like an uncomfortable ride. I guess that's where we ended at, y'all. All right. So y'all put in the comments what y'all thought about that. I'm sorry about the pause and the interruptions and all that, but as you can see, I'm an active father. Uh, we're gonna go into the other one because after I found that one, I actually let me see. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. Let's come back. All right. So after I found that one, I I was looking up other evictions, and I found he got another eviction. So let's pull up that one and let's watch that one. Oh my goodness. Uh, Okay.
Everybody can hear that. Turn it off, okay? So he's definitely he thinks he's A-list celebrity, but really he's not.
All right. All right. So, just like with the other video, first thing I noticed is the date. This says 2020 July 13th. Right? So this is during the pandemic. So, ex loving hip hop star Benzino hasn't paid rent since May. So May, June, July, August. It's 3 months. He hasn't paid rent. He hasn't paid rent. This guy, once again, who I presume, maybe wrongly, has the means and the money to pay rent. I don't know if he have children. I don't know if he's on child support. I don't know. Maybe you guys please tell me in the comments below. Um, even if so, 3 months without paying. Now this is before the other incident. So he's been evicted before. I would love to see like a his rap sheet on evictions. Oops, I hit the wrong thing.
What's up, man? How you doing? Pretty good, pretty good.
I told him I would happily email him, my supervisors could.
Okay, first of all, she's the most
There go my man right there. There you go.
condescending person.
Wait a sec, freeze.
Listen, whenever a tenant talks to an officer or someone, a third party about the manager of a complex, my experience is that the resident is right. Sorry to say it. The resident is right.
Let's sit out here. We talk out here.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Now talk to
She's
me.
the most condescending, rude person for the last 2 years I'm working here. I mean, I've been doing it. She screams and she talks to people in a very condescending manner, okay? I've been dealing with it for a long time, all right? She just can't talk to me any way she wants. She doesn't own this place.
Caw-caw. He said the magic words. She doesn't own this place. But that's not why it's the magic word. It's the magic word because he doesn't own the place either. He doesn't own the place either. So the cops or whomever, They're not there to tell the property managers, "Oh, don't talk to the resident like that," or "Be more nicer." They don't live there. They don't care, right? It's this is not a a democracy of moral um, citizenship feelings. Right? Did that make sense? This is this is not about your feelings. And she talks to me badly. She's been yelling at me. She screams at me. She's so condescending. She's uppity. She thinks she owns the place. So, and your point is that's not why we are here, brother.
I'm a tenant and I pay rent here, okay?
Oh, he said he's a tenant and he pays rent. But let's read what this says at the bottom. That's weird. According to the police reports, Benzino was upset due to his pending eviction. That's why he's down there talking to the management company or talking to the staff on set, the staff at the office, because he's upset about his pending eviction for non-payment of rent. The leasing office told responding officers that Scott, which is his real name, has not paid his rent since March. Since March, April, May, June, July. So now that's 4 months. 4 months without paying rent. Added that Scott says he should not have to pay rent due to vid-19. So he think that he shouldn't have to pay rent because of vid-19. This was the second time the police had been called on him that day. They been caught out twice in that day about this dude because he thinks that he could go without paying his rent because of the pandemic, whichever one you believe. But so he's like, "Yo, you guys are evicting me, but I shouldn't have to pay rent." Let me clear up some things for y'all, right? Once again, let me reintroduce myself. This is Cloud Chaser. I'm Big Cloud, where we mix the culture with the real estate. Why Cloud you telling me about this? Well, I have an associate's degree in real estate. I have a certificate of completion in real estate. I got a bachelor's degree in business management with a concentration in real estate. I worked for military housing. I also worked as a property manager, so I know a little bit, not too much though. And I got my real estate license in the state of California, and just got it switched over to the state of Virginia. Right. So look, during the pandemic, I have more experience as a personal um, property manager than working for someone. So my wife and I, we rented our own property and we managed our own property for several years in several different ways, right? We've done a boarding thing where we rent out rooms. We had a property manager that didn't work out, so we let her go, and then we did it our own ourselves individually, right? And we had to evict people. Did the court thing, like so. All right, but during vid-19, I didn't have a problem collecting rent from my renters. Um, and this dude, who once again presumably has some money, why does he not pay his rent? And his thing is, it's because of the pandemic. The pandemic was not a reason not to pay the rent, if especially if you had the means to do it. What, and this is important, and this matters because people always think about, or the renters always are going to say something and make a fuss, but really the owners have a responsibility to the mortgage company to pay the bill too. And so for the renters, they had a certain amount of time where they um, could not pay rent without being evicted. Right? This is true, but you had to file certain paperwork with your county. Some people had caseworkers to handle the situation for them. You had to show proof that the pandemic caused you to lose your job or dropping your income, and those were the things that property managers and owners could look at and see. Okay, this person lost. They went from making 60,000 a year, now they're making 30,000 a year. Okay, we could work with you on that one. This person lost their job completely. We can work with you on that one. Why? Because owners, they got something called a forbearance from the mortgage companies, and the forbearance just said that the money that you would owe us for this year, we're going to take that and put it on the end of the loan. So basically, meaning this. Let's say you had a 30-year mortgage on a property, no matter if it's an apartment complex or whatever, right? 10-year mortgage, whatever. But let's say you had paid into it for a while, you owned it for a while, and let's say you had 5 years left on it, or you had 18 years left on it. But they said we're going to take a year of that and we're going to move it to the end. So basically, your mortgage got extended 1 year. So instead of 18 years to pay it off, now you got 19 years. Instead of 5 years to pay it off, now you got 6 years. They moved the money that you owe to the back of the loan, right? For people who are renting, to keep the number straight for the owners and the landlords, to keep their balance sheet correct, the renters needed to pay the money back so the owners could take the money and put it, because the owners still have to pay the money at the end. Right? That's the part that nobody really understands if you're a renter during the pandemic, and how you're rent free. It's not rent free. You still gotta pay. And so this is a misconception. Now this is kind of, I don't know if he's trying to scam the system on this one, or he's just ignorant to ownership. But this is why I'm always going to be an advocate, and I'm always going to be a cheerleader for ownership. Why? Because it gives you more options. Simply cut dry. It gives you more options, right? It's not hard to understand that, right? People will tell you, oh, the interest rates are too high, or wait till the market, the bubble pops and prices come down. My thing is, look, if you can afford to buy a property, a- and I'm not saying it has to be a big giant house or a dream home, a little one bedroom, one bathroom house somewhere that you can afford, buy it. Hold on, let me give her this milk. And we booga back, we back, we booga back. Uh, Keep it low 'cause I'm making a video. We back, we booga back. Here you go. We booga back. All right, go back here. And so if you can afford to buy something, I'm always going to tell you to buy it. I don't care what the interest rates are. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what the market is. If you can afford to buy it, you can afford to pay your utility bills, you can afford to pay the property taxes, buy it, own it. You have more options. Even when times are bad, you have more options, right?
So when I come in here to ask for information, she starts yelling at me. And then, I mean, this has been going on for a while. Nobody, the fixed men, nobody likes her. So as soon as somebody gives her back what she gives, then she calls police. Black Lives Matter. She's just not going to think that I'm just some criminal. I live here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be abused. I'm not going to be disrespected by anybody. Like, I didn't come here. Ashley knows me. They know me. I don't start problems with nobody. But because Lindsay's a little white lady and she calls, and I'm the black guy with tattoos, then that's the thing. This is the thing we got going here. No.
All right. What do you want? Okay.
I want her. I need her. She never emailed me her manager's number, supervisor's number. I want to talk to them, and I need to complain about her. And she's not giving me the information I want.
So does she have an email address?
Yes, and I haven't got it yet.
Okay.
I've been asking for the last 2 hours.
Let me see where she at, and then with the email, see if we can get your information. All right.
Listen.
He wants the email address so he can talk
Miss Lynn,
about,
I'm coming out of you.
so he can complain about the property manager lady, but he really should be getting the information of the upper management to send them paperwork showing reasons why he shouldn't pay rent. That's what he should be emailing, not to complain about her. That's irrelevant.
Listen, first of all, listen. Don't let that guy get you. Okay? It's not worth it. Seriously. I know it's tough. But
You done
listen,
made
don't let him get you.
you done made the girl
Okay,
cry.
all right. Understand something.
You done made her cry.
Obviously, whatever he got going on, he's in desperation mode.
History.
But listen, though. He's in desperation mode, okay? All right, he knows he's in on the eviction process, all right? Don't let him get you upset. It's not worth it, okay? I asked him what he want from you. He said something about an email
I
from.
just sent it. He just asked for it 10 minutes ago.
Okay, so we just sent it. Okay, I'll make sure he has that, and then we're done here.
Okay.
Now listen to me. This guy, he knows he's about to get evicted. Okay, so he's in desperation mode. He thinks he's a A-list celebrity, but really he's not. Okay, don't let him. It's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth him getting you. Okay.
I didn't
He's not-
describe him the way he says I described him.
Listen, listen.
And I think honestly, this property manager or this lady, she may have some other things going on that she's not, obviously not talking about here. But she definitely has something else going on, in my opinion, to be this emotional over someone who's being ignorant to you, and for her reaction to be sad or crying or so angry that she's crying or so afraid that she's crying or so disappointed that she's crying. She has something else going on. Maybe it's something with her management, that her upper management that had happened, and maybe she's on a verge of not being there anymore, or maybe something happened at home, or maybe she has something else going on. For a property manager to be that emotional in this kind of circumstance where someone comes in and they're being disrespectful and they are already on the verge of being um, evicted, the reaction doesn't really match the theme of what's happening here. Um, she may be more scared than anything. And also, I will say this too, as a African American man who's worked in property management, it's not many men in general that work in property management. It's not. It's 98% women. And out of that 98% women, I mean, that 98% women, it might be 90% white women, 8% black women. I have a nephew. He's a property manager in Cali. I was a property manager, but I have experience in VA. My coworker, I had two other coworkers. They both were guys. They were property managers. Everybody else that we worked with were all females. The other 15 or so property managers, it was all females. So it's an industry clearly dominating. And when I worked in military housing, there's no man assistant property managers. Like there's no man representation in the property management world. Maybe because it's more of an administrative, detail oriented job. But the thing about it is, and the pay at property management is not the best. I understand that one. But when you get to be the vice president of property management, when you get to be the director of property management, when you get to those higher levels of management, that's when you start making 120,000 a year. That's when you start making $150,000 a year, right? But anyway, these dog days of property management, these $17 an hour jobs, $23 an hour jobs, and you take on all this responsibility, it's a lot, and it can be emotional. But for someone who's getting kicked out and who has showed bad behavior their whole time living there or interacting with you as a manager, you, I would be delighted. Please, I'm calling the police. Come get him. If you don't come get him, just know he's on his way out. I got the sheriffs already scheduled to come get him. We thugging. I'm not worried about him doing nothing. You feel me? I got my golf club right here in the corner. Whatever this is in this black bag in the corner, let him run up.
You deal with people all the time that's in their worst way. Obviously, he's in a bad way right now. Okay, so whatever he's saying, don't worry about it. We're not worrying about that. Okay. All right. Only thing I'm worried about is make sure you gave him the information that he needed.
My supervisor, my regional vice president.
And that's all you got to do. Okay. And I'll let him know that you did that, and I'll let him know that he needs to have no further.
That regional or supervisor that she's talking about, I could put it in Cobb. Well, I don't know this Cobb County, but wherever it is, pretty sure that vice president is making over $100,000 a year.
Contact.
Hang on a second.
I'll let him know he needs to have no further contact with you. All right.
Okay.
This is not worth it. Just don't let him ruin your day. Don't let him ruin your moment. Okay. You're fine. We're gonna take care of you. That's all we need to know. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be back with you.
Hey, Ray Ray. Hey, Ray Ray. Hey. Hey, Ray Ray, girl.
You living up here, Mr. Scott? Yes. She's so rude, so nasty, it's ridiculous.
She was nasty. What she say?
I gotta talk to him, and she raises her voice, her facial expression. Nobody likes her. The guy at the fixer shop just told me the same thing. She talks to everybody in a condescending manner.
I can't believe you arrested me for a warrant. You stupid. You slanty-eyed.
I cannot.
Oh my God, I'm suing you. You stupid. You pulled me up for no reason, and then it's not a warrant. It's a warning. They gave me a warning. I had no insurance. He gave me a warning. I never had to go to court. You stupid. I got you. I got you, Jackie Chan.
That boy called him Jackie Chan.
She talks to everybody in a condescending manner. People are moving left and right out of here. She got issues. She got her own little issues. This is business. This isn't personal. I don't got to deal with her. But what you're not going to do is I'm not going to be living here, and you're not going to be disrespecting me. You're not.
And so this is another thing. He's absolutely right. He don't gotta take that. You know what I mean? But to that point, if things are that bad, why you still living there? If she's so rude and you don't like it, and you are who you are, and you supposed to have this bread, why not just pick up and move, dog? Like if you got for somebody who was the co-founder of Source Magazine and somebody who's been on these TV shows, um, you got regular unemployment problems. Not even low income problems. You got regular unemployment problems. You know, and your behavior is worse. It's worse. It's one thing to be unemployed or not have the money to do something, but still be trying to pursue, hustle, do whatever, and go about your everyday life to try to, get stuff right. But this is ridiculous.
You're not going to talk to me like I'm your son. You're not going to talk to me like I'm somebody less than you because you're white. It ain't going to happen.
Is the office closed?
No, they're open.
She's very rude, very nasty. And to me, she's racist.
Always. Always.
Very rude. My God, man. I've never met nobody like, bro. I gotta say that, but it's like, you're managing the whole place. You're supposed to be nice to people. She has this way about her, like you have to kiss her butt or something. She doesn't own this place, man. She don't own this place. People get positions of power that they don't know how to handle it. This is a perfect example. Ain't nobody bothering her. You're just not gonna just talk to me anyway. I don't think that you call police that somebody's supposed to know. No, I haven't done anything.
Hey, check y'all, check email, Benzino.
I haven't done anything.
And she said she just sent it to you, so you should be good to go.
Looking at it now, I don't see it.
Man.
She sent me the lawyer's information. That's not her super. Okay, here it goes. Okay, I finally got it. Now, sir, and with all due respect, I came in here and asked this for an hour, and she give it to me. Now you guys are here, and she sends it to me. Like this is
well, my goal is this. I just want to solve a problem. That's all I want to do.
So this is the thing when it comes to property management. When in this kind of situation, just what I can kind of gather. If someone comes in with a complaint or a concern about something, and they want to talk to our boss or the regional uh, president of the management company or whatever, as a property manager that's on site, we're really not supposed to or try to do everything to take care of the problem on site in house, right? Um, to make their job in the upper chain of command not more easier, but less stressful. Because you can imagine that this regional vice president has 10, 15 other properties that they're overseeing and managing and have a lot of other issues that they're working with and talking through and trying to solve. And this issue of someone being evicted is kind of not a it's not fire, flood, or blood, right? That's the kind of thing we go off. If it's fire, flood, or blood, you call me. If it's not, take care of it. And so I think for that property manager that's on site, she's kind of feeling overwhelmed because she's really not supposed to be reaching out to her boss for something someone's not paying their rent, and he's coming into the office causing problems when you just got at this point go with the flow, go to court and take it from there. There's no need for the regional vice president to even get involved. It doesn't sound like there's anything going on crazy with his apartment unit. He's not complaining about anything major like that, any safety issues. It's just that he doesn't want to pay the rent because of the pandemic, which is not correct, especially if you don't have any proof of a reason why you shouldn't be paying rent. A drastic change in income, and so this is an example of someone who's trying to get over on the system, but they're not going to be able to get over.
You got what you needed, correct?
Appreciate it. Yes,
All right.
yes.
All right. Now, I guess what I would do is just eliminate that problem. Let's get called out, like you said. From now on, I'll communicate with her. Is that
Supervisor, yes.
Yeah, just communicate with her. Because obviously y'all not getting along for whatever reason.
This was the whole thing. Let me speak to your supervisor. She had to be supervisor. She told me I have to deal with her. That's what she said. Like, come on, this guy, ask him. He's the fixer guy. That guy right there, he came and told me. He says, man, nobody likes her. He said that she talks to him shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
But we can't change the way people talk to each other. The only thing we do is just hold our actions.
I understand that, but when she calls the police on me,
right.
That to me is like, you're the one that is starting this. If anything, I should call the police on you.
But guess what though? We treated you right, didn't we? We got what you need, right?
You guys are very
all right, you got what you need,
It's not about you, it's her.
Okay. Well, like I said, just now communicate with the supervisor. We can't get along.
I'm gonna call right now. This is all So when I came here earlier, this is all I asked for was this. She didn't give it to me. Now you guys are here and she's giving it to me. Thank you.
That's cool, man. Hey, have a good one, man. Be safe, all right?
Appreciate you, sir.
No problem.
God bless you, sir.
Now, with that same notion, though, Benzino, I will defend him on this, especially that that manager is a woman, and is anyway. Yeah, you as the manager, you don't want things to, especially minute things, to go above your pay grade. However, given his temperament and maybe his attitude throughout the process, it's you would have saw not solved you would have not had to deal with all the extra dramatic issues had you just given him the email address of the supervisor of your supervisor. You probably could have just called her, and you could have probably just told him, you know, I'm sorry that you're going through this. Sit down. Let me sit out, wait in the office. Let me give her a call, make sure she's okay with it, because normally it's not protocol for us to use our supervisors in this type of situation. In this type of situation, but I'll send an email and I'll call real quick to make sure it's okay with her, that you communicate with her of any questions that you may have on this process, and just go from there. Right? That would have solved the police coming out and all this and this embarrassment and you crying and all that. Like sometimes it's better just to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, right? And then you could have called your boss back later and say, "Hey, I'm sorry that I had to call you for that situation earlier, but he was kind of acting kind of strange, and I didn't want to escalate things." And that supervisor probably would have understood, like, "Oh, it's okay." Right?
And he left with your contact.
I feel bad she feel upset.
No, I feel bad that playing hospital person like a bad person.
But listen, like I was telling her, this guy love hip hop. You gotta think, Stevie J didn't did what he did.
Is this him on the phone? I'm not going to answer it.
No.
Don't answer it.
Right.
No.
They saying that's him on the phone calling right now. Now, why would he call the office? He just came from the office.
I'm just gonna let it go for right now. The police are still here. I just wanted you to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah, can you let the supervisor?
This is my secret.
Okay, can you let her know that I just gave, he just did receive an email from you.
Uh-huh.
So I told him that he should from now on communicate with the supervisor instead of you.
Okay.
Because for whatever reason, he's saying this and that, so.
You probably need to give him Sonny's contact after you because he.
Yeah, just so, yeah.
Go ahead and answer it.
So that way it limits the contact with
He
you.
doesn't ever want to talk to me
Yeah, Natasha. Actually, well, he said he referenced you, so I guess he likes you. So.
again. Okay.
Well, not like that, but nice to him.
Okay. Is there a police report for this?
I'm just gonna generate notes. If she wants me to, I can. I'm not gonna say,
I have to do an incident report for my boss.
Okay.
So yeah, that's fine. He's gonna do that for me.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so far this was kind of informal up until now, so.
Well, no, I wrote notes in the last call.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
so I just want to know I did. Just let her know that I did type notes in the last call. So it is something on file. I just don't want her to think that.
No worries, no, she knows, it's fine.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me go and wrap this up, but, yeah, his name is Raymond Scott. All right, thanks. All right, bye.
You should be in the system, because I know I've been a report with you before. What's your first lesson? Lindsay? Hey, don't let that go. You got.
I've kind of been down on myself lately.
Don't say everybody.
I know it's crazy, but.
Listen, you got a beautiful family at home. You do your job to the best of your abilities. That's all we can do. Don't let them get to you. You gotta understand that, he's in a bad spot mentally.
I've helped him so many times. He's been late 17
Okay,
times.
well, but again, obviously, and that's probably the issue. He might have thought, well, she helped me out again, but you was like, no. Exactly. So.
I literally can't.
But his frustrations, it's not personal with you. Don't even take it personal. It's just the fact that he can't get his way. Because trust me, when I went and talked to him, the first thing he said to me was Black Lives Matter. I'm like, here we go. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard that over the past 2 weeks. So when I'm black myself. So.
I don't watch reality TV, so I have no idea who this dude is.
Hey, I had no idea who he was either, for real, for real. Like I heard the name, Benzino, but I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, like I said in the beginning of this video, and I'm not familiar with him. I don't follow him or anything, so maybe he is in a bad spot financially, and he might be only making 50, 60,000. Well, not even that. He's probably only making like 30,000, 30,000 a year, 25,000 a year. I don't know, whatever it is. For him to be evicted twice in two different places is ridiculous.
We're on the stop sign.
Within
Right.
a year of each other,
He
well,
helped me on
2 years
stop.
of each other.
Gun trafficking in New York. They're not on there now. So I don't know. He may have been a person of interest,
And this brings me to something else I just thought about since I said that. If he got it, now once again, let me say this because I allegedly he got evicted from these places. I don't know if he actually got evicted because he, I don't know. All I know is this: if and when you get an eviction on your record, it's hard to move in somewhere else. Now, this was 2020, so we seen the other video was from 22. So he was able, I guess, 2 years later, at least to get another spot, to rent another spot. When it comes to evictions like that, or any evictions, like I said a lot of other times, you need to pay off the debt, and the eviction will still be on your record, but the debt will be paid, and so then you can get somewhere. You can get somewhere else to stay. Maybe that's what happened here. Maybe he had the eviction. Maybe it went all the way through, or maybe it got to court and he didn't get evicted, or maybe I don't know what happened with the actual case of the eviction, the alleged eviction. Um, but once again, you can pay the debt back from the eviction and still find somewhere else to live easier than having the eviction that's an unpaid debt, right?
something. But he should walk around like he's speaking.
Remember, everybody's important. Huh?
We're all human. That's about as racial as I want to be.
True. Now, I want to thank y'all for watching this Rocking with Your Boy for this long. Stop sharing. Go back to this. I'm going to end this off. Hey, that was a ride, y'all. But I'm going to end this off and say this about our man's. Um, I get these girls ready for bed. He needs someone, a spouse, a family member, a close friend, or assistant that he can trust to handle his living situation when it comes to making payments for his apartments. Obviously, he's not able to handle that responsibility. I don't know what else he has going on, but when it comes to paying his rent, he's having major issues. So this is a major red flag. We talk about on the channel, we discuss and we see the data and the research about how African American women are being evicted at double the rate of any other race. And so to see this African American man being evicted twice in 2 years is an outlier of what's happening in America. Now, if he had a spouse, maybe that spouse could help him stay focused and on track with at least paying the rent, or she could take the money to pay the rent. If he had an assistant that he trusted that wasn't a scammer or that wasn't trying to get over on him, they could help him at least just pay the rent. If he had a brother, cousin, uncle, auntie, whomever, kinfolk, somebody he trusted in his bloodline to help him, at least someone to just pay the rent, right? I'm not saying they got to go grocery shopping for him, they got to do nothing else. Just someone to pay the rent. When I was a property manager, we had several people, especially young people who were students, college students, but their parents would call in and pay the rent. We put it in the system, they'll pay the rent, right? And then we had other people who may have been mentally challenged or disabled, and they weren't able to necessarily pay their own rent, and their parents would call in or come by the office and write the checks, drop off the money orders, and pay the rent. The point is, you need somebody on your team to help you take care of things if you're not able to, right? And once again, I'm assuming that he has the means to pay his bills, but he's having issues with the follow through. And so, in all seriousness, I know I joked a lot and we had fun and there was a lot of distractions, but the the my real core message is I hope that he gets the help that he needs in order so he can not be a distraction for our entertainment. Right. And so I'm gonna end it with that. This your boy Big Cloud. Thank y'all for watching. This has been Cloud Chasing, where we mix the culture with the real estate. Y'all get ready for the next episode. It's gonna be a banger. You feel me? Peace out.